completely in the middle of nowhere here. Woo! Take it slow, take it slow.
Take the next left onto King Road.
All right, this next road, this left here, is the last road before the Yuma Customs checkpoint. About a quarter mile up there.
Where does one turn around?
All right, here we go. Syntax 77 here. And by here, I mean the great state of Arizona, along the great border with Mexico. I'm in Yuma County, very close to Yuma City proper itself, which runs up right along the border with Mexico. I'm on public lands, and as you saw, I can no longer hear her. My wife has left me here. Yeah. It's gonna be 3 days, 2 nights. There's no water out here. Didn't bring a stove, so I got 6 liters or so of water. It's kind of on the cusp of what I would recommend for 3 days. And a bunch of ready to eat food, because why bother bringing backpacking food that's dehydrated when you need water to rehydrate it? And there's nothing like that around here. Nothing but sand and sun, people. So down there is where we came from. That last turnoff off of 95 South, headed towards Yuma. We're about a mile behind the Yuma permanent checkpoint for Customs and Border Patrol. What exactly am I doing? I don't know. Gonna kind of figure that out as we go. Climb some mountains that have not been named. Explore some things. I got some old topo maps that have some spots listed on them. We're gonna give it a go. But ultimately, I guess we're just gonna try to survive for a couple days. Like, even right now, I couldn't even tell you, like, why am I walking this way? I don't know. Matter of fact, check it out. That says no vehicles beyond this point. I'm not a vehicle. Maybe we walk down here. I'm traveling pretty light. I got a tent, sleeping bag, sleeping pad, under 10 pounds base weight, which means, you know, not including food, water, fuel. That being said, my water weight is, well, probably more than my pack right now, because that's the only thing that's going to keep me alive during this. So I'm probably in the 20-pound plus range just because of water. What are you gonna do? Sun is beating down. Got to stay hydrated. Early December. It's going up to like mid 70s during the day. It is feeling real good right now. It might even be 78 degrees. But the crazy thing is, that sun, as it goes down, it gets cold. Sunset in a few hours, and it's going to drop to 50 real soon. And when the sun goes away, into the 30s. I mean, it's crazy how quick it gets down. It's not going to go below freezing, but it gets down there So my goal right now is find camp, get set up, get comfortable. I got some extra layers in the pack that I can put on because it's going to go from summer to winter in just about no time. Got a GPS app on my phone. I'm going to start a track because out here you can get turned around real quick. Let's see, record track. Cool. So now I got breadcrumbs because other than landmarks, mountain ranges, especially when that sun goes away and if the moon's not up, this is all going to look the same to me. So tomorrow I want to head up into those hills there, and beyond that is Yuma and the actual border and whatnot. But tonight I just want to be safe and get myself situated and not on top of any of these prickly things around here. It does seem like everything out here in the desert wants to hurt you. Quite tenacious. They put up a fight. Nice thing is, usually I'm concerned about two things. Where's water for camp and where's trees to hang my hammock for camp? Well, that's not going to happen around here for either one. All I need is some flat ground and shelter from wind mostly. It's pretty windy around here no matter what. I don't think I can get away from the wind, to be honest. Right now it's calm, but it could and probably will get potentially windier. Beautiful view over here though. A little butte over there. And somewhere over there, you can't see it. We'll probably see it at some point, but there is a blimp, the aerostat blimp that Border Patrol has up constantly, pretty much. And it floats right on the other side of that mountain range, 24/7. Hate to say it, but I need a drink of my limited water already, I do believe. And fun fact, thermometer says 95 degrees. It is Christmas time, people. Yeah, probably because we're in the direct sunlight here, but it's warm. I almost want the tent up. Actually, I definitely want the tent up pretty soon just to get some shade, but gonna drink it sparingly. At least I'm gonna try. And actually there, I'm sure you can't see it, it's very wide angle, but there's a reflection. That's the aerostat blimp flown by CBP. It's tethered to the ground by a cable running about 10,200 feet or so, and it just runs various reconnaissance technologies around here. CBP does come through. I saw some around here earlier. Believe me, I'd rather have them around than not, so that's fine with me, but haven't seen them since the road. It's just me and the cactus right now, I guess. Put the water away and keep on trucking. It is quiet out here. It's crazy. I mean, it's quiet. I'm the only thing making a sound. But according to my historical topo map, that ridge right there, there's an old prospect or prospector's mine or something like that right around there over the hump. So I'm gonna get off of this wash bed here, cut towards it, try to avoid the cactus through the brush, over the rocks, working my way towards the ridge here. Sounds like broken glass, doesn't it? Completely in the middle of nowhere here. Yeah, this is cool. And we're already in the shade. Feels like somebody turned the air conditioner on. It's crazy. We got a little more sunlight, I think. Should be more on the other side of this ridge. That's where the sun is setting. So right here is the most obvious way up to where I want to be. I want to be right there. But that is loose scree, pretty steep. Here we go. I think it's going to pay off. Wow. Look at that. Came from way over there. Somehow. Alright. Keep going. Oh boy. It is a drop off over here. I don't know what is on the other side of this. Find out together, I guess. Whew. Oh my God. Woo! Look at this. That one's even higher. And there's our Blimpy friend. But I don't see anywhere to put a tent. I might have boxed myself in on this one. Or boxed up. All the camping's down there. But this is awesome up here. This is an amazing sunset view. No denying that. But where do we go? I can push further. I could. I've been doing that the whole time. But we're about to lose daylight and heat real quick. So I think, unfortunately, after my tortilla snack here, I'm going to have to double back. That's where I came from. Zigzagged in there. You see that little trough? I think we're going to have to go back there. Which, yeah, I know, is where we came from. But sometimes you got to go back to where you came from to move forward. And that's what we're going to do. So pack back on, snacks away. Let's do it. Careful footing, rock and roll. All right, come on fire. Nothing like a little fire to make things feel like home. I guess that's what this is right now. Side of a desert mountain, but it's home for tonight. We'll find out what tomorrow brings. Good morning, desert. And good morning, everybody. A little mist rolling in out there. It's around 7, a little after 7 o'clock. Slept good. Ended up having a pretty decent flat space in here. I'm on a little bit of an angle, but I got my head up higher than my feet, so can't ask for much more than that. 40-degree quilt did good. My climate inflatable sleeping pad, and it is only 52 degrees, which is very welcome. Let's see what the low was. Oh, there's the high, 99. That's crazy. Low was only 50. That's amazing. That is a good 10 to 15 degrees warmer than I expected. A little bit of cloud cover out here, so maybe that helped keep some heat on the ground down here on Earth. I'll take 50 for sure. We'll see what happens tonight, but it was nice and warm. Just wore my little pullover, and I used my puffy jacket as a pillow. Didn't even put that on at all yesterday. So I think I'm gonna get out of the tent here, see what we got going on. Oh yeah, that sun is coming out. And here we are. Wherever that may be. I'm not sure. Somewhere in Yuma County, right? Beautiful though. There's the ridge that we were on yesterday. Right on top of that craggy little rock there. And made our way down there to the campsite. There's the tent. Got a little dust on it, but otherwise good. And today, well, we came from over there. It was dropped off in the distance, kind of where that mist is. And I think today we might go up and over these mountains and do some exploring. But first things first, I need some water, some caffeine, and some food, which I haven't shown you my food yet, but guess we might as well get to that because I'm a little hungry. So yeah, let's check out what the food situation is. $7,000 something calories. No stove, and I brought all stuff that requires no water. Why would I pay for a dehydrated meal if, well, I gotta carry water anyway? Doesn't really make sense. So, this is what I got. 1.5 pounds of tortillas. I've already eaten about 1/3 of a pound. Spam singles. I got all this from the Family Dollar across the street from our RV park, by the way. So some Spam singles, whole jar of peanut butter. Yeah, might sound crazy, but 200 calories times 14 servings. That is about the densest calories per ounce that you can get. I mean, other than olive oil, can't really beat that. Some Van Camp's Beanie Weenie Original. So apparently hot dogs and baked beans. That is a couple hundred calories right there, but it's a little variation, some protein. I can dip my tortillas in that. Twizzlers. Twizzler gummies, apparently. Some Sour Patch Kids that I already got into. Yeah, there's a lot of sugar. Mio Energy. That'll be my equivalent of coffee this morning. I can just squeeze it in some cold water. Ironically, a keto granola bar. A lighter. That's about it. So, it doesn't look like much, but it's a lot of calories. Doesn't take up much space. And it works. Last night I had a little can of this. It was Chef Boyardee. That was my dinner. Was cold beefaroni with tortilla. I should mention as well, I didn't bring my cook kit. What I didn't really think about was I should have still brought my aircraft aluminum long-handled spoon or spork, but I didn't, so I have no eating utensils. But God bless tortillas and Viva la Mexico, because they work great. You can just basically scoop up any food you want with the tortilla. So I'm good to go. Just got to figure out what I want for breakfast. Probably just peanut butter on a, you got it. Alright. Might as well sit on the sleeping pad. Not too much to sit on around here. Alright. Peanut butter. Not bad. Funny thing is too, I think all the food for this trip cost about, I don't know, definitely less than 2 backpacking meals, dehydrated ones. Probably about the cost of 1.5 backpacking meals. They usually run like 12 to 14 bucks, right? It's not hot, but it works. So we'll have this, get some calories in us, consult my map, pack up this tent, and we'll figure out which way exactly we're going. After a couple more bites of this, of course. All right, hiking poles. We're gonna keep these out. I think we're gonna go right through that little dip there. So I think my easiest route is gonna be go into this wash, back out, over there by that cactus, and then up on an angle. Looks a little steep, but it's probably my best or least aggressive route that I can see. If we make it, we should get a view of Yuma down that way. The border checkpoint straight ahead, just about. And along the way, this little prospect marker on my old school map. Could be nothing there, could be something there. First we gotta dip down to this wash though. Carefully. Hence the hiking poles, because these rocks are loose. And I moved 4 feet and I'm already sweating, so I think we gotta take this shirt off already. Desert heat, man, it is it's heating up pretty rapidly. Still got that mist, low-lying cloud in the valley there. I'm sure it's burning off pretty quick based on the sun we're getting. I also keep hearing a boom in the distance. I don't think it's thunder. It could be very, very far away. Could also be, I don't know if there's a train station around here. A lot of times you hear what sounds like thunder in the distance, and it's actually freight trains linking up. There it was again. But anyway, this right here is the crest of something. We'll see if there's a view on the other side or not. Just trying my best not to lose my footing and tumble down. Ow, gosh, darn it. Oh man. Problem with these is try to pull them out and they end up stuck in your fingers. They leave behind little buddies, which later on, if you sit or sleep, dig right into your leg. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh man, It felt like a summit, but it's right into another bowl of nothing. Those hills over there, though. You see, they got some shade. What do we want to do here? Really don't want to go all the way down and back up that. That looks like it's probably kind of dicey, but I'm just going to gamble. Getting up, it looks like it'll be okay. Slow going, but okay. But could be a straight down drop on the other side. And it's about 200 feet up from looking at my topo map. It's not a cliff face, but cross your fingers. Hope for the best. Woo! God, I hope something good's on the other side of this. Take it slow, take it slow. What do we do here? Maybe around there. I just been plowing forward, straight ahead. Hold on a second. Do not want to screw this up. Okay. I've been plowing forward, but I mean, going downhill, I don't think I could. I don't want to do that. I have all my stuff on my back, my water, everything. At least going uphill, you got your hands in front of me. I don't see how I go back down this. It's just loose. I'm on a gravel pit. Anyway, this is the top of something. I see some other mountains poking up right there, which means it's a bowl, but I just hope there's a way down. It's better. Okay. Yeah. All right. That's better. I hope I can follow this knife edge. Hopefully on the other side of that, get down to there. And then that's a nice, smooth, easy out. The thing is, though, what I'm aiming for is not that far away. The prospect mark and the horse tanks, which is not really for horses, I don't think. Bighorn sheep are around here. And back in the, oh gosh, I don't know if it was the 30s or 60s, something like that. They found some natural runoffs around here, and they made some additions to some of the pools, some extra ledges and stuff to let the water collect so the wildlife could thrive. But it's on the other side of that. I really don't want to go. I'll tell you right now, I'm not going to go down this and back up that. That's just not, I don't think that's in the cards for me. But let's walk the knife edge, enjoy the breeze, the view, and yeah, just keep an eye on our feet. Keep on moving. Either way, we're pushing mad day. We're pushing midday at this point. This looks like it's a spot to sit. Take off the pack. Put the poles down. Thank God I have those. I'd be in trouble without them. No doubt about that. I've been burning some calories. My breakfast peanut butter is gone. No doubt about that. So, I think it's time, well, for more tortillas, but not peanut butter this time. I think switch it up, do some Spam, and it's going to be cold Spam, I guess. That's all right. Get the stuff out of the way here. A little protein and some salt will do me right, I think. So let's see what we can do here. Tortillas. Also, I took a quick glance at my map, and the good news is I do have this big range here. The one I said that there's no way I'm going to go back over that. And I don't have to. Apparently I can cut down here. There's a flat basin, and I actually go around this peak over here. But right now, spam in the shade, not bad. It was better hot, I'm not going to lie. But my stomach is thanking me. And I think my legs will too once I get the rest of this in me. Kind of feel better already. I'll pound some water. As long as I pace myself correctly, I should be good with the water as well. But let's see if we can find a safe way to get down off of this peak into that valley. Tell you what, if I didn't have these poles, and I usually don't hike with poles, I've said that before, but I think I would be in deep trouble. It's gonna take a while if I want to be smart about it, but first time in a while, check it out. Actual grass and a lot more plant life, albeit still dangerous plant life, which is another thing that I'm thankful for the poles about, because a couple times I just wanted to scramble with my hands, but you'd be getting all types of thorns and God knows what if you were relying on just your hands around here. It's a little prickly, but I'm down into a little drainage here, hence the reason for the increased plant life, and it's getting shallower and mellower. I should be able to follow this right over there towards all those saguaro cactuses. A little more wind down here. I keep stumbling upon these holes too. It's interesting. What do you think lives down there? There's a bunch of those around here. It's probably the 5th one I've come across. I don't know what that is, but I'm going to go over here and choose this route. So we're going to snake our way over there, and then hopefully it's not too jagged on the other side of what I can't see. Speaking of jagged, wouldn't want to walk into you, sir. No, no, no. All right. Back to the uphill. That was our break from humping it uphill, but that is over. Now we got to get up this. Hopefully, pick the right line. And we'll see up here if we can get a view over into Yuma, the town that is, as well as Route 95. Mexico. Getting a little craggy around here. Oh man, I don't think I want to go straight up that. Oh, sun is past halfway at this point. Wind picking up. I was thinking about just camping down in that bowl, but I'd really like to get on the other side of this. We'll see. I hope I don't end up in a situation like yesterday where sunset comes around. I should be at camp and I'm on top of a craggy outpost, but we'll see. Ow. Okay. Oh God, that tree is very thorny. I don't know why I thought it wouldn't be. Got ourselves in a little trap. This looked a lot better on the topo map than it does in real life, but here's hoping that something good is around this left-hand turn. It is interesting, the rocks around here, certain pockets of them, have been a darker color. I'm not quite sure of the geological reason for that, but distinct difference. Rocks almost look wet. I know they're not. It's a mirage of some sort. Here's a good example right there. It's like asphalt black. I think we found a nice little pass here. This is about as good as I can hope for. We don't want to go down in there because we'll be stuck on the other side of this. One more push. I'm collecting a nice bit of prickly things on my shoes and legs. I'm not even going to bother cleaning them off yet because I think we're going to pick some more up going through this. Man, I didn't see the blimp either. Oh, no. What am I supposed to do now? Are you... Oh my God. That is a 200-foot drop between me, back up, and where I want to go on the other side. Darn it. I should have went further down there. I would have ended up on the other side of this bowl. Oh, some nice wind coming out of this bowl though. Rather have a bowl of ramen noodles than that though. That's that's a tough one to swallow. Darn. That's the depression area we left behind that I was contemplating camping in. Now I'm up here. It's the mountain. We came beyond that. Big guy there. I don't want to push myself too hard because I have limited water. So I'll just follow the contour of this ridge. See what happens. I really was not expecting that. Oh well. I also did though, it occurred to me, I don't know why I didn't think of this earlier. I keep hearing those booms that I said might be thunder, maybe it's trains, but I just realized, or remembered rather, Yuma Proving Ground is not terribly far from here, up Route 95 in the direction that we drove here from. And that's a military establishment. It does various testing. That's probably the booms that have been going on. We got another obstacle here. Oh yeah, I can't even follow the ridge. I got a little depression there. Goes straight down. I'm just surrounded by cliffs, aren't I? I have to go back the way I came and then through the bowl, up, and try my luck with that. That could take hours. Oh. Oh. Well, here's another view of the bowl from a different angle. Got Mexico down there, right on the other side of that mountain that's blocked. But you can see, actually, you can see in the distance down there. Oh, man. Well, I'm gonna have to retreat from this. Now, I'm getting a good view here. Not that I trust my map reading or visual topography skills after all this, and you probably shouldn't either, but I'm going to get myself off of here somehow. And that looks like path of least resistance. That little depression there. That's ultimately where I need to be picked up. I don't think my wife can drive the Jeep all the way in here to get me. I'm not going to get there today, but I should at least point myself that way, and we'll just have to find camp somewhere along the way, sometime before the sun sets. What time is it? I mean, it's going on 2, so I got a few hours of sunlight, but you saw yesterday how quick it got dark and cold, so I don't want to be on this ridge for that. Get back down into the sand. Stay positive. We'll get there. One step at a time. One step at a time. That's cool though. I have yet to see a bighorn sheep, but that I do believe is bighorn sheep droppings. Doesn't look that old either. So they were around here. Don't know where. Well, they were here. Don't know where they are now. But that's the first sign I've seen. I'm trying to keep my eyes peeled on the various ridges and whatnot. Pretty cool though, I'll take it. Where do we come from here? I think this way. Back to the flat ground. I'd like a little area to get out of the sun for a little bit though. Here's my opening I'm going to try to shoot through. There's a few washes around here, some up and downs. It's hard to even picture this place with water, but it must happen. I think the annual rainfall around here is around 4 to 6 inches a year. Nothing but blue skies and sunshine. Very intense sunshine. At this point in the day, probably start looking for camp and some shade. Looks like a little, almost like a mini canyon. Should be nice and protected from the wind. Some little, almost like cave indentations. And that's got to be the biggest cactus I've ever seen in my life. That thing is massive and I'm nowhere near it. It's just huge. Look how old he is. Looks like he's been there quite a while. Fat boy. It's awesome. Alright. Into the cut here. We're opening up into a brand new view. So I want to keep going straight here. Ultimately, ow! Darn it. Oh, that hurt. Oh boy. Okay. It's the thing about thin shoes. Please get off. Oh, alright. I think it's out of my toe now. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I do have some tweezers in my, oh man. Oh yeah, it's in my toe. Okay. Oh. Yeah. Ow. God. Okay. I think we're good. I think we're good. What was I saying? Yeah, I have some tweezers in my first aid kit that I have with me. Ooh. Oh. Okay. That's still in my foot. Damn. That was a bad one. Oh, which one are you? Oh, this one. Oh, yeah, he's in there deep. Okay. Oh. I think it broke off. Okay. I hope this comes out. Oh my God, that hurts. Oh. Good Lord. Okay. That shouldn't hurt that bad, but it doesn't feel great. I I think I got it. And the key is not to step on more of these things. Ah, they're hanging out my shoe. Good. Great. Googly moogly. Okay. All right. Well, got a little complacent. Guess I should have a little more respect for all these things. What, am I out of breath because I got stabbed in the toe by a tiny little cactus thing? Guess so. Oh well. All right. Let's keep moving. There's no actual trails on the map around here, but I think I may be on a little bit of a herd path for animals. Started back there as I came into this little gully, and I think I'm faintly still on it, so that's a little easier to walk on. Maybe there'll be less needles to contend with. And I'm thinking I'm just going to keep taking this. There is an actual, at least minor, dirt road listed eventually on the map that cuts this way. Perhaps there'll be another clearing around there. I see some spots on that hill there that might be good. Give me a view of that. And then this sun might go behind that mountain back there and give me some shade a little early too. That sun is on a death ray angle right now. Ooh, actually, now I'm second guessing. The breeze feels good now, but maybe I'm in a bit of a wind tunnel here. Don't really want to deal with that all night. Maybe go over there instead. Now have this to block me. I think in general, this is the spot I want to be. Just want to get out of this wind. About an hour and a half till sunset. Just going to be home. Just like that. Sun is down. It's not that late. It's only like 5 something, right? So I'll probably eat after dark my beanies and weenies, or I might save them for breakfast. I don't know. You know, I'm just living on the edge with my meal planning here. Still got plenty of food. Got a bottle and a half of water. That's a little sketch now. Actually, maybe 2 bottles because I have the one on my front too, as well. That's not super ideal, but I will be getting out of here tomorrow, so I'm just going to make that work the best I can. Like I said, I probably should have brought an extra 2 liters and shoved them somewhere in the pack, but it is what it is. I also just chugged a bunch of water, so I'll be good for a little bit. Anyway, yeah, that's where we're at here. Beautiful view, awesome day. I can't complain. Not quite sure what route I'm going to take out of here tomorrow, but I guess we don't have to worry about that until tomorrow. Good morning, everyone. It is certainly morning. Feels pretty good right now, though. I got a little cooler last night. Actually went to 42 degrees was the low, according to my thermometer. Still not as bad as I expected, or as cold as I expected. So I'll take it. I think tomorrow and the next few days, it's going to be dipping a little lower at night. But 42, I slept good. Now it's 8 o'clock a.m. just about. And it's a little bit warmer already. 80-ish degrees or so, according to the thermometer. Of course, it is directly in the sun there, but probably time to get some layers off. I'm going to pack up the tent. I didn't have my beanies and weenies last night. Now, I was thinking about having them for breakfast, but I'll tell you what, they're probably pretty cold right now. I don't think I want cold baked beans and hot dogs first thing in the morning. Maybe I'll hike a little bit and warm them up, have breakfast on the go. So, all right, we'll pack this up. I still got to look at my maps and see exactly where we want to go, how we want to route out of here. My water situation, a little sparse. So thankfully I am getting extracted today. because I would be in trouble if I didn't have that. I did mention those horse tanks over there. They're not really tanks. I kind of explained that before. It's more of a natural depression where water accumulates, but you know, it's for the wildlife and it's not that big. So I'm not planning, and never have been planning, on taking water out of there. I suppose if I was really in trouble, in my first aid kit, I do keep always a few rounds of little tablets, iodine treatments, that will make water drinkable even under pretty bad conditions. But I don't think we're going to get to that point. We want to make this water last, and we'll get packed up and on the trail here. Speaking of navigation, remember yesterday when I mentioned one of my maps had what appeared to be an old road? Well, apparently my camp's right there, or it was my camp. Apparently that's allegedly right running through here, which yeah, I've poked around, been here all night. I don't see any signs of a road. If I go up this, it's about 150 feet up. Maybe I'll get a nice lay of the land, get a view, see if I see any remnants of that road or anywhere else we want to go. So, well, morning warm up. There's also another reason I wanted to come up here. It's been bugging me at camp the whole time. I kept saying, no, it's just a cactus on top of this hill, but it looked like a mound of rocks and just a weird shape that no other cactus around here has. Still can't make out if I'm losing my mind, but that is definitely a mound of rocks and something that doesn't look quite natural. Let's check it out. This has been bugging me all night. I wonder what this used to be. I mean, that's very purposeful. Definitely a marker of some kind. Unless, you know, many years ago, somebody made a fire pit and then threw some boards in it and left them upright. But why would you haul lumber up here? A lot easier places to have a fire. Doesn't really look like anywhere to sit either. Strange. I don't know. Well, if you can figure that out, you let me know. But check this out. What I can figure out is, now from up here, look, I can make out a road coming down over there, curves around, and then I actually can see it down there. But that looks like I thought that was just, yeah, that's river wash. Well, it's not a river, but water wash. But maybe it was also once a road. Either way, looks like we can follow it through there. And then look, it might be there in the distance. We can take it and keep going down towards civilization. All right, so one mystery solved and one created. And I'm gonna get down off of this hill and out of this wind because it is cold and I don't even know if you can hear me right now. Wow, here we go. This is definitely, I would say, it, or once was, not wide enough for a vehicle, very rocky. Don't think anybody is actually using this anymore, but once upon a time, somebody did. A little bit easier walking at least. Where it goes? No, that I don't exactly know. That is an old beer can right there. Dispose of properly. Please don't litter. I don't know, I feel like you're a piece of history now, bud. This is why I walked this way. I saw this reflecting. Same thing. There's been an old camp right here. Oh, wow. Let's see if I'm 2 for 2 on finding unnatural stuff in the desert here. This was off the trail. I'm gonna guess it's a geological marker. Yes. U.S. General Land Office. Penalty $250 for removal. That's not too bad. I'll take that for $250. Nice little souvenir. Just kidding. 1941. That's cool. See if I can find my way back to the path here. Certainly gets fainter in spots, but I think this section here is the straight part we saw from our little mound up there. Alright, we're finding some weird stuff out here, which brings us to our next task. The prospect mark on my old historic topo map, which is straight ahead this way, and the terrain looks kind of mild. So goodbye, old road. Leaving that behind. See what this looks like. Now, when you see prospect with an X marked on a map, it could mean a ton of different stuff. It could be someone just reported that they were excavating a little bit to see if something was there. It could have actually been a deeper pit. If it was substantial and something was actually there, or especially active, it would be labeled as mine or something like that. So this really could be anything, and it could be nothing. But I'm used to that. It appears to be roughly 1.7 miles straight this way. We got plenty of time. It's not even lunch yet. Matter of fact, maybe I'll have lunch over there. There we go. Now I got a goal. Now we are ironically going opposite direction of my pickup point, but shouldn't be too far down here. Half mile to go. Nothing to do now but follow the map. Looks like it's at top of this hill. That is what my map says. More old tin cans. Yeah. Here's a deep runoff. We'll just follow that. Well, looks like there's definitely some rocks busted up around here. Probably clawed out of the side of that area there. So somebody thought something was here, enough so that it ended up on the map. Whatever it was, must not have been quite important enough, huh? Just a couple tin cans is all we got for our prospecting. But that is the classic MacGuffin. Or, well, put simply, sometimes you just need a destination to make a journey. This was our goal. We got here. Hey, the view's good. And with that, we'll target the next MacGuffin. The flame broiled kind, that is. Although, my current inventory contains no cheeseburgers. So, God. For now, I'll have to settle for beanies and weenies. Save the flame broiled patty for later. Great. This bee obviously knows what's about to happen. Oh boy, there it is. I should have shook that up, huh? There you go, bee. You can concentrate on that. I'll concentrate on this. This will be a new experience for me, that is for sure. Maybe I can stir it. Oh, please, no. Come on, man. I've been waiting all day for this. Anyway, I'm gonna fight the bee here. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm gonna enjoy this. Well, I mean, yeah, I'll probably enjoy it. I'm pretty hungry. Yeah. Ooh. A little smoky. Fancy. Oh, my stomach feels better already. I'll just dip a bunch of tortillas to get the initial sauce and work my way through the hot dogs and beans. Hope the bee doesn't come back. And then right behind me, actually right over here, that hump over there, I do believe the watering hole's right on the other side of that. So I'm going to finish this up and then we'll just beeline straight to it. It looks like we should be able to find a path. First time I've seen this rock type of formation. It has like some lichen type growth on there. It's cool. Let's see if there's any animals at the watering hole. I've seen a lot of sign on the way here. Matter of fact, a lot of times I've just been following animal paths, so I can definitely tell that I'm on the routes that converge upon the only reliable water source around here. What the heck is that? Maybe a rain catch or listening device, who knows? We'll just leave. The ominous tones are building. It's like 2 feet away. First bones I've seen out here. Cool little canyon there. The watering hole is around that corner. I just wanted to check this out. And then I stumbled upon all this. Alright, let's get back to what to the watering hole. A happier place. Quite a different vibe in here as we get closer. First puddle I've seen in days. Wow, so that's the levee. So you could see, theoretically, it would hold water all the way up to here. It does not seem to be happening right now. Oh, back here though, look at this. Wow. That's cool. That is a watering hole. That would explain Oh yeah, I saw so many goat trails, some hoof prints and droppings. They gotta love this. You can see, yeah, it usually is up to at least there from that mineral mark. Pretty cool natural formation. Even cooler that they put the little retaining wall up so it can really hold it if it comes in here, which it probably does after a good storm. No wildlife, but probably a good thing. That wouldn't have been very comfortable if I walked in here. They wouldn't have anywhere to go but through me. All right. Not going to take any of that water, like I said, but I bet you it's nice and cold. So, at this point, carefully get myself out of here and back onto the service road. About 3-ish miles on that, and I'll get to my pickup spot, which I have about an hour and a half to get there. I do have a GPS messenger just to let you know if things went awry. We could have sent a message and changed the pickup point. I can text custom messages on there as well if I needed to explain the situation, but everything's pretty much going to plan, so I'm just going to stick with the original pickup point. We'll get on this dirt road and just cruise it. Made it. This is our agreed upon pickup spot. And I'm right about on time, about 5-10 minutes early. We'll see if any dust comes off of the horizon there. I hope so. You didn't really think she wasn't coming, did you? All right. You came.
Your Uber's arrived.
They thought you weren't coming. All right. Well, look, that's my ride. I think this is where we got to part ways. Your ride should be in about 5 minutes. You just got to trust me. I'm going to leave you the rest of my water. You'll be just fine. I'm going to go replace some calories. So, till next time, I'm Syntax77, and right now, it's cheeseburger time.